So I am 5'3", like I told you, and my lowest weight in my whole life has been 92, and my highest weight has been probably 148. So that's 50-something pounds. And you and Colin know my story. I've struggled with bulimia my whole life, and I've actually used HCG a lot and have had, I've been able to use it in my life when I haven't been using bulimia, like in parts of my life when I've been healthy, I guess. And I ended up abusing it so much that it wasn't quite working for me anymore. So I had, I guess some people call it metabolic syndrome, where I had struggled with bulimia off and on in my life. I had used HCG so much in my life. I had used diet pills, I had used exercise, I had used pretty much everything you could possibly use. Plus, I guess, getting to middle age, where I have 3 boys, they're all adults, so my body has been through everything pretty much that it goes through to where it says, enough.
I'm done.
I am not participating anymore in weight loss. And so I didn't quite know what to do, and I've been following you guys for about 10 years, I think.
Yeah.
And trying to use HCG myself. But like I said, it wasn't working anymore. So I reached out to Colin. He was doing his coaching, and I had kind of hit a wall where I was just turning 40, and I had gone through like the breaking up of, like, I'm gonna be really transparent. I'm kind of like, I don't know if anybody's going through that kind of situation in your life where you're like, feel like you're just at that point where you really super need a change. I had gone through the breakup of an engagement, I'm turning 40, I'm empty nesting, just kind of feeling really depressed and like, why can't I do what I've always done before by myself? And I reached out to Colin and I just kind of told him the truth. And I reached out to you too, because you're an amazing emotions mover. So I reached out to you for kind of the emotional support, and I reached out to Colin for the
technical,
right, the nutritional support and the HCG support. And you guys really came through with that support, and I did what I didn't think that I could do right before my 40th birthday. My healthy goal was 109, not 92, 109 and 17% body fat. And my lowest weight that I made it to was 106 and I think 12% body fat, but that was a little bit accidental. So I think right now I'm 109 and 14% body fat, which I'm completely happy with. And I'm maintaining that. So I think we're like a month of what I call my training wheels, because I asked him, please don't leave me, which he will never leave you. He'll make sure that you can do this on your own. So I've had a month of my training wheels, which is just basically maintaining. And it is a miracle. I could almost get emotional right now. I'm gonna try not to.
Yeah, okay.
Of intuitive eating. The financial investment, emphasis on the investment. Yeah, it's expensive, but what is more important? Your health, your well-being, your confidence, and I'm gonna say self-worth, emphasis on the worth. Because money is energy. It's all about worth. What is it worth to you? And I'm gonna be also transparent and take a big risk here, because I'm sure a lot of people are gonna see this. But I was judged. I was even judged for how much money I spent on this. So you might be judged for how much money you spend on this. It's a big step to spend this kind of money on yourself. But it was a big step. It was a big, what do they call that? Stake in the ground that I made for myself. And so your family might not understand why you do this, your kids, your friends, and you might keep it private, or you might even say, no, I'm gonna make this public, how much I care about myself. This was a miracle for me, that I can eat intuitively, that I can actually trust myself and my body, and I needed to do this with somebody. And that's huge, to say, I need to do this with somebody, and that's okay, and I'm gonna pay for it. How many of us pay for fancy cars and you know, I don't know, we live in Orange County, Botox, fancy houses, and people think that's fine. Well, this is huge. I learned so much emotionally through this coaching about trusting myself, and I went through a breakup, and how not to go to food as a coping mechanism through that. I used to go to food and stress eat through that. So you're gonna learn, I promise, you're gonna learn so much through this coaching. You're gonna get so much out of it.
And what did you like the most about Colin's coaching style?
Wow, that he treats every one of his peeps individually, and that the commitment that he has towards them is like he's all in. And one thing that impacted me a lot was that he almost didn't take me. And that, I really respected that. Like, he looked at my background and he was like, sheesh kebab, like, this is a big deal. I don't know if I can take you on. Like, because of your history and your medical thing, like, I need to make sure that I can really super take care of you. And I knew when he was saying that, you know, that if he takes me on, he's gonna be in this with me all the way. And he needs to know that I'm committed and that he can do this safely with me, and that he can get me through no matter what. So he treats everyone individually, and he's gonna figure out how to get you through however it is that you need to get through, because however you need to get through is not how I needed to get through. It's so the value that you get personally, emotionally, physically, you will just get to know yourself differently. However it is that you wish you could know yourself as, Colin will help you to come out the other side knowing yourself as that person. So today, I think today was like my last training wheels session, and today I said to him, like, I can't believe that this is my life. I don't feel like I should be able to exhale because it's gonna all go away. And that's actually proof that I'm living that life. It feels like a fairy tale that I can actually live that life. So if you are wondering if that could happen, like, it could happen in as little as, 3 to 5 months. So that's pretty awesome, and he's pretty awesome, and so is Janie. So if it can happen for me, whoa mama, it can happen for anyone. So good luck to you.